Do, 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 do. Hello, Calm Farmers, and welcome back to the Calm Farm, calmly farming rice and vegetables with Yaz, Rubber, Rob, and the rest. What a pleasure, what a dream. Back on the property, we have a lot to do. A lot to do. We reached a decision last night. I was informed by members of the farm that they want to do silage, bale wrapping. I think it's a great idea. I agree, I concur, etc. I'd say we launch straight into it. I don't see any good reason to wait around. Silage additive is what we need. Okay. So we're going to start relatively small. What am I doing? We're going to grab a few small 1,000 liters of silage, additived grass. Start at the start, step one. The thing is, we don't know how long it's going to take for the grass, which has been made with silage additive, then baled, then bale wrapped. We don't know how long it's going to take for that wrapped grass to become silage. We just don't know. But there's nothing to it but to do it, right? We need to just give it a try or else we're not going to know. Kiwi, hello! How's it going, hombre? Lovely to see you there. What have you been up to today? Nice one, Kiwi. Love to hear that. Rubber, g'day, mate. Just grabbing us a nice load of some of this juicy green grass infused with silage additive. I figured we probably need not wait for no man. Just launch in and start doing the thing. Yeah, because we don't know how long it's going to take for the TMR to actually formulate or gestulate or whatever the word is. We don't know. So really, I would like to probably get it going as soon as possible. No, I did not. But I know that it takes time. Once the bales are wrapped, it takes time for it to fertilize or... Why isn't this shit picking up? What the fuck? Why isn't this number going up? It's not getting anything. I know it takes time for the wrapped bales of silage additived grass to turn into silage. I know it takes time. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Get some fresh stuff there. Maybe it has been too recently mowed. Maybe it seems like it's on me. Okay, rubber's logging in. A month or two. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to get some bales. I'm going to get some bales baled and wrapped and set aside. I think if we do that before we move on, rubber. Here, I'm gonna chuck you in this. And start the second part of the process. I'm gonna grab another vehicle. Get in the mower and get baling that shit. So it's been silage added. I'm gonna bale it, and then we're gonna wrap it, and we're gonna set it on a thing to ferment. We're just gonna we're not gonna do a huge amount of it, I don't guess. Maybe do one more load. And then once we've got a small amount going, we can finish this experiment with the TMR. We can make some TMR hopefully once we've got the silage. But because of the time delay on all of this, I think we should get the bales made before we move on with the farm, basically. See if I've got enough shit here to make a bale. I do. Excellent. Far out. The baler can pick up more than one bale at a time. All right. All right, Rubber, I'm going to go get the bale wrapper, mate. Ah, Greer, hello. Lovely to see you there. How's it going? Fuck. Bale wrap. We have 8 bale wraps. Alright. Wonder how the fuck this thing works. It looks like a time machine. What's going on, Greer? Tell me everything. Unfolding is not allowed while this is attached to the attacher joint. The fuck? Oh. Oh. Whoa. This thing is its own weird little device. That's fucking strange and cool. That's strange and cool. Where are we? Anyway, whenever you're ready, Mr. Rubber, I might grab another dose of that treated grass. We only need to make 3 bales worth. Oh, sorry, not 3. We only need to make 8 bales worth for now. Which is, I guess, 56,000 litres. And as for the planning of the rest of the day, we're going to do this, set these bales aside. just gonna shit out a few of these fuckers. Guess I need to try this thing. What the fuck is going on here? I can imagine, Greer. I can imagine that sounds like a pain in the ass. Fish, hey brother. Me and Robber are just experimenting with bales and silage and all this stuff which I had previously resisted. But Yaz, Robber and yourself all combined forces to get me interested. Can I just plonk it in there like that? Yes. This what is not supported? It says this bale is not supported. Fuck. Alright. Okay. $125 to $180. Silly me. How could I possibly have thought that 220 mil bales would ever do? Fuck. This is really just for nasty little bales, isn't it, this thing? Balers, bale wrappers, 125 to 180 centimeters. Okay. I mean, we could get ourselves one of these little hand balers. Or we could shrink the size of the bale that comes out here. $125, so that's 180. Alright, it'll do us a 180. Oh yeah, Mr. Rubber looks like he's got some yum-yums ready to go for us. Thank you, Rubber. So we're now making 180 square centimeter bales. Rubber, if you just drop a line right there in front of our little rig. I'm gonna, yep, now back her up a little. You see where I'm at here? There you go. Oh, yep, you got the full dose off. Precision farming. Alright. Lift, pick up, turn on baler. Okay. We're 100% making 180 centimeter bales here. Oops. All right. And Mr. Rubber, if you could keep an eye on the quantity of silage additive that you have there. I suspect that it's going down pretty slowly, but I just don't bloody know. All right. Some more of these friggin' bales. Let's see if these are any good. They are noticeably smaller. Yep, good shout, Rubber. Go smash it, mate. I should probably have been doing that myself. Okay. Oops. Let's see, actually, maybe this thing can pick them up, like, automatically, kind of. This little fucking time machine thing, the Stargate, the Bale Gate. Come on. Fuck. Okay. All right, it goes in the back. Oh man, what a crock of shit. And it goes in sideways. Okay. So that's one. Shit. This bale is not supported? What the fuck are you on about? Okay. There it is. Our first ever fucking bale. The fuck was that? What do you mean this bale is not supported? We just put an identical bale in. Oh my god. They're trying to make me crash out is all this is. This game does this sometimes. It just says, what if one of our loyalist fans had a full crash out online? They say, what would that look like? Nope. The fuck? Yeah, it keeps saying this bale is not supported. Alright. It came out of the exact same baler, so that's really odd. Maybe it's a directional thing. Oh yeah. See, that seemed to do it. Oh. Okay. Alright, putting him in lengthways doesn't work, sideways maybe works. Maybe it's meant to like automatically pick them up. This device is not making me feel happy. Bale type not supported. The freaky. It's a goddamn small bale. Oh yes, hello rubber. Thank God that you are here to witness my pain. He's got it. Sorry, mate. Go nuts. Yasmin, thank goodness for your coming presence. I am about to freak out at this game. Yasmin, okay, I'll just throw this bale in the garbage. Everything is garbage in this game. Okay, this bale is legitimately too big. Alright. Oh, no worries, Yaz. I basically just leapt straight into the into just bale failing here. I'll get out your way. Yeah, creating some silage. You and Rubber were basically right. You were correct about the silage thing. It is probably the more, it is definitely the more efficient thing to do here and now. So I'm just going to crank out some bales. We're going to make like a bunch of them, stick them on the back of a pallet, leave them 1 month, see if they turn into silage. It might be 2 months. We've had mixed reports. No one seems to know for sure. But basically, it seems like the kind of thing we should do before we get into the next month. Like we should do it sooner rather than later, I sense. So yeah, that's what we're cracking on with. Me and Rubber we've got the new device, we've got the new bale wrapper. It's kind of a funny machine. When I say funny, I mean it's immediately driving me crazy, but so often with new machines, you just have to figure out their quirks, and all of the anger eventually turns into sorrow, and then it turns into laughing and having fun. Yeah, you know what? When I thought about it, because you said that yesterday night, and I was like, what the heck is he trying to say to me here? But then when I actually thought about what you were saying last night, it's like, oh yeah, of course, because it's 100% of their needs contained in each milligram or whatever the phrase is. So instead of having to put in hay and grass to reach 100% for each fluid liter, you'd get 1 for 1. Took me a while to pick it. Took me a while on the uptake, but I got there in the end. Now let's see if we can just auto load these bales. That would be really fucking cool and chill if we could. We cannot. We shall not. Nor shall we ever. Yeah. But this thing is working. My brain wasn't working. Maybe if we put it there, it will work. No. Simply insert it in. There you go. Insert the bale. It goes to wrap hell. Can you insert 2 bales? Here's the question. A simple question, yes. Without answers. No, TMR's good idea. You guys were right about that. You guys were both right. You were right for different reasons. I was wrong for many reasons as well. So, you know, that's why it's a team. That's what I say to people. I say I need you guys on the farm to help me make decisions. Buying TMR, it's not for sale. Okay, so I can do that. They just get loaded in the rear. Okay. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4 bales worth. Gonna be fine. I'm not gonna freaking crash out. I'm just gonna continue normally. Exactly, yes, exactly. And you know, that is why I like insist upon gaming with people, because you really, in this game, in my experience, I would have absolutely no chance of doing any of this by myself. No chance whatsoever. And it also wouldn't be fun. So, yeah. All right. So we've kind of got that nearly figured out. Cool. Cool. Let's have a look at these bales here, see what they're up to. Fermenting. There's a percentage down there. Can you see that? Fermenting, 0%. This is intense bale work. Rob, your intuition is correct. Very intense bale work going on here. BW. So TMR is comprised of silage, hay, and straw. Good to see you there, Rob. Where was the information that we found about that? It was someone telling me in the... Someone was telling me in the chat. Total mixed ration is the best food for cows and will maximize their milk production. Find more information about this type of feeding in the respective section on how to produce total mixed ration. Okay. Total mixed ration. Get the ingredients: straw, hay, silage, and mineral feed. You can harvest grass and turn it into hay yourself. If your farm has fields of grass and the required machines, it's easy to buy all the ingredients at the dealership. Fuck off. You can buy bales of straw, hay, and silage under Objects Bales. Mineral feed is available in the pallet section. Do you have a barn with a feeding robot? And you only need to deliver the ingredients to the barn. Well, you mix the feed. We don't have that. Okay. Okie dokie. Ah, hello Yaz. Good to see you, mate. Yasmin, would you be able to jump in one of the where's my brain? Why ain't it working? Won't it just work for me, please? Do you want to just hang here, wait for Mr. Rubber to come back? He's going to dump a load of grass, and you just run the baler over it, please, and bale that shit up. Yeah, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go get us some mineral feed. another bale fork. Hey, I was going to say, hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Yeah. What am I doing this for? We just need to make the silage. I don't need to load it all. We just need to make it, stick it off to the side and let it start fermenting. I can hurry up and wait. I need to stop rushing around. The trick is we get a couple of these bales moving, we set them to the side, and then we just forget about it. Okie dokie. I'm going to return this. I'm going to go feed this grass to the goats, because this stuff's ruined and it won't go through the baler. Then when we've got this next load of silage bales ready to go, I say after that point, we get into next month, we start working on rice. That way everyone can be either, that way we can have people rice harvesting at the same time that we are figuring out this silage situation. Here's Mr. Rubber. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so after you got that load, Mr. Rubber, maybe just, yeah, pull up to the side there, and when Yaz bales those things, the two of you just, if you turn them sideways and put them in the back of that device, you should be sweet to, yeah. It should wrap them up. If it's not working for you, just let me know and I'll come back and have a crack. It's pretty fiddly and difficult. But yeah, they don't go into that circular thing like straight in as you would imagine, like how you would eat a Weet-Bix. They go in sideways for some reason. Weet-Bix fish, yeah, mate. Is that bloody alright with you? I know we've got a lot of Kiwis in the crew right now. I don't want to. Last thing I want to do is upset our Kiwi viewership. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. You got all sorts of crazy stuff in Australia. It's not just you Kiwis who get all the All the luck in these things. Why is it struggling so much to lift this grass? What is LNP, might I ask? Now you've lost me. Thank you, Greer. Yeah, the farms are probably, I don't want to go crazy here, but I think this farm might be the most successful thing I've ever done in my life. I think this farm might be my life's biggest success. To all the young viewers who say, oh, fail human, blah, 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 wait till you have a fucking crack at succeeding, alright? Before you get all uppity at me. Succeeding's hard and rare. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Kiwi, I know what you're saying. Ah, it is, Yaz. It really, truly is. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Like, it's confusing to get it in the stuff. I know. If you've got it all baled, I can come down and have a crack. Yeah. Yeah, real talk, Fish. Real talk, dude. Kiwi, give the people what they want. I want to see you IRL farming. Alright, so that should hopefully sort the goats out for a while. Do 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 do. Works in the kiwi fruit industry. Dang. Dude, you know we love to hear that. Oh, yep. Oh, they got to... For some reason, they got it going sideways, Yaz. I have no idea why. Yeah. It's a funny old device, hey. We bought it secondhand. We bought it on a whim. You know, it is a bit of a... It's not our favorite device yet. But, you know, I think once we get in the flow of just dumping honk loads of this goddamn stuff in there, we're going to be doing better. Sorry, Rubber. Oh, nice, Yaz. If there's no more bales, Yaz, you can run that one back to the dairy, please. Fuck, that is janky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we hit our goal of 9 pallets of that. All right. I'd say we just leave them there. Turn that thing off. And yeah. All right. We did that. We're going to see overnight how much silage it actually generates for us. I'm certain the answer will be perplexing, disappointing, somewhere in that realm. Either way, Yaz and Rubber, do you guys, once you've finished with whatever gear you've got, if you want to head back to the base, and yeah, we'll get into tomorrow. We're harvesting long grain, so I'm glad. That's pretty responsible of us to just get that shit done real quick. I suppose it took an hour, but it's also our first go at it. Of course it's going to take a minute. All right. Ah, I forgot one key thing. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. So we are going to swap the free flow header. We're going to put both of these on bigger headers, and we're going to set this header to the side. whereabouts, just over here for now, I suppose. So this one's going to get a bigger header. We'll see if that's manageable. It might need to remain on the smaller header. We won't sell the smaller one yet. Oh yeah, that doesn't look too ridiculous. Okay. And we're going to get the big harvester, reset her to the shop. Hook her up with this bigger header, which we got on the second-hand market. Repair the whole rig. If someone wants to repair the Fenty back there, and then we'll get into next month. This should speed up the harvest marginally. Okay. Let's see if it's actually possible to drive this thing back. It is kind of a noticeably bigger header. It's yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Wall ride around this guy. Oh, sick. Nice one, Rubber. I reckon leave that grass on for now. For now. And just while I'm thinking of it, as you look at that grass device, is there any option to turn on like silage additive or anything like that? Were we meant to turn that on, or does it just happen automatically? Ah, thank you. Nice. Nice. Okay. Thanks, Rubber. All right. So our harvest devices are out and ready to go. We've got them repaired. We've got them on the bigger headers. Yaz is going to have that one down there and ready to party. All right. If you guys are feeling good, I might launch us into next month. And make sure Yaz is parked up down there. Nice. Okay. Well. Wellity, wellity, wellity. Nice try, bucko. It ain't gonna be that easy though. Well, it's a dark and dreary September morning. Let's see if we can get the sun to come up. It's fermented 16% overnight. It's not much. It's not much. It's 12 hours, 16%. Yep. Nice one, Yaz. No, yeah. You, look, my brain's still playing catch up as well. Let's get the sun to rise first things first. All right. There we go. Some chirping birdies, some, you know, some lovely vibes. Love that. Yaz, Rubber, go ahead and launch into that harvest. I'm going to bring you down some dog trucks. Looks like one's already just about out there. All right. One here. No straw. No. I don't think they have rice straw. I don't think you can make it. Oh, nice. All right. Yaz and Rubber. New headers. Dogs available. I'm going to go use the facilities. Happy harvest season, guys. This is the big one, you know. This is where we really make the grade, so to speak. Wonderful stuff. I'll be right back. The rice harvest, a beautiful time of year. Nice one, Rubber. Respect. I'm not above. There's two things I'm not above. One, wigs. As soon as I start going bald, the beak comes out and I get a very realistic, expensive wig. I'm talking, I drop like $800 on this thing because it's your hair. Who gives a fuck? Number two, adult diapers. Zero shame. I feel zero shame about that. No, that's just me. And when I get a wig, I'm going to be like, yeah, I got a wig on. It was very costly. This is made from the hair of the prettiest prisoners of the state. The state's most beautiful incarcerated peoples. It's not going to happen? Is that how it works? Am I that much younger than you, Rubber? Have we been through this already? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I have a short little cutie boy mullet right now. I'm looking a little bit fresh. I probably need to expand that. 7 years, you know, that's a lifetime. Okay. Ah. Yaz, I'll bring you up to speed. Rubber's saying he has a very long mullet and he's 7 years older than me. The women in the chat all said things like sploosh and hell yeah. YouTube, Yaz. Yeah. Man, you ain't kidding. Yeah, you got him blocked. Yeah, strong. Good call. Yeah, have you done that, Yaz? Okay. On farm drama. I thought you meant blocked, like blocked his tractor with your tractor, but no. So much deeper than that. Fuck off. But Yaz, you might have to leave and return to YouTube, says Rubber. Couldn't hurt. The fuck? Is this one long juicy wrap of... Oh, it is. What in fuck? The hell am I meant to do with that? The fuck? Can't even chainsaw it. This device has to go. We can do better than that. We can do much, much better than this machine. The fuck is this? We need to get ourselves a different device. I didn't even know this one did multiples. There's no way that this is practical for us. Like, how How am I meant to use this? Why can't I separate them? I have so many questions. How the fuck am I meant to pick this up? Oh man. That is so irksome. You have no idea how irritating that is. Alright. I've got I can do this. I can handle this. I know exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to be fine. Yeah, yeah. They're all stuck together or something. I just don't know why the game wouldn't then have a mechanic where you can simply cut them with a box cutter. Why the hell would they... Or just easily separate them or something? I don't fucking know. I have no idea. We're just going to know that for next time and we'll do them one at a time. Easy. For now... Okay. Until you unwrap them. How do you unwrap them? Yeah, that actually does sound pretty fun. Oops. I'm going to go fucking crazy. Get this shit off of me. No, they haven't. They're 17% of the way. Okay. I guess we could just leave them there. What am I even bothering doing this for? Yaz, the rice truck goes straight to the flour mill, please. Oh, the new headers are going good. I mean, I just looked. It seems like you guys are kind of flying through it. That's cool. It's a little W for the day. On a day of epic L's. It's nice for me to crank out a quick dub. Love that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, we're already way ahead on the dubs. You're absolutely right. Where's this cynicism coming from in me? You're absolutely correct. There we go. It's kind of satisfying. I know, we're stacked, dude. Stacked with bales. A little off center these ones, but I guess we just need to put them somewhere in the meantime. An interim bale position. Yeah, buddy. Let's just Don't worry, we'll just get out of the way. Fucking hell. This is good stuff, right? We're right where we want to be in this moment. It's what Farm Sim's all about. Taking a device that is way too small for the job that you're trying to and forcing it to work. Okay. Oof. Oofta. We've done them like all the wrong order as well. Yikes. Okay. See, guys, that wasn't too bad, was it? Seasoned Calm Farm viewers, you know, those who have been there from day one, they've seen this sort of stuff before. This is nothing new. Well, this is not even close to an unusual situation on the Calm Farm. You know, I don't see a single problem with that. Kiwi's had enough. He's out of here. Thank you, Kiwi. Lovely to see you. I am going to stubble tillage. My God, the guys are, see, they're nailing it. This is what always happens. The crew is freaking nailing it, and I'm here piling mattresses. I need to lock in, because right now I'm locked out. Here I come. We've done it before, we'll do it again. Agreed, Rob. That's by far, that's not anywhere near the jankiest load we've pulled in this game. Not near it. T-Unit would scoff at that. He would scoff at that. He'd say, I don't know. You put it with a ute, big deal. When you unwrap it, I wonder, does it just all fall in a heap on the ground? I guess so. Meant to do that. Yep, agreed, Rubber. That'll be sweet. We're going to be so sweet as a nut. Yeah. Normal, fine, good. And so those words describe how I feel about that situation over there. Oopsie. Little love tap for the old dog truck. While you guys harvest the rice, I'm going to get into a barley planting kind of position. Do 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 do. Mi amor, is when a frog in a pot never knew just when it got. A toad on the floor, a toad in the hole. Toad in the air. Thinking, my. Wondering if anybody cares. Wondering if life ain't fair when you're a toad in the air. Is life even fair when you're a toad in the air? Hey, Yaz and Rubber, just give me a shout as well when your dogs are starting to fill up. Or even probably, I should just go and man the dogs, let you guys harvest, focus on the harvest. And yeah. Ooh. Thank you, Rubber. White dog full. Black Hawk down. We got a white dog full, we got a white dog full. All day on the radio at work, I'm tempted to say, we got a Black Hawk down, we got a Black Hawk down. Nice one, Yaz. Grain mill's great. Grain mill's a really good one. We got a grain mill here, James. And I'm good, thank you. How are you? This is our grain mill here. We bought the on-map one, but it's awesome in terms of just, you know, adding pure value to things. It's really good. Because it basically it takes every grain and basically just turns them into a more valuable product. A lot of types of flour you can use in other productions as well. Flour goes into all the cakes, breads, noodles. A lot of follow-on production comes from flour that's worth a lot of money. The most valuable product in the game, I believe, is cake. Cake. Our cake pallets sell for nearly $3,000 a pallet. They require flour, milk, butter, sugar, strawberries. 5 products. But flour is the only one of those that's, you know, flour is what it mostly uses. Flour is, I guess, 30 or, 50 or 60% of the production requirement is flour. So once if you've got your flour cost covered, you're basically good to make cake and turn a pretty handy profit, even if you're purchasing, things like sugar, milk, butter. We, however, make our cakes from scratch. The cows make the milk. Goats make the butter. Sugar we make from red beets, which we steal or scam. Not enjoying the onions, James? I've never grown onions in this game. Oh, cool, Rubber. I love growing potatoes. Really fun crop IRL to grow. Damn. Respect. That's so good. You store them or you dig them up just over that course of time? Strong. That's so cool. Fuck, Rubber. I like that a lot. Gonna have to just take a small dose off you, Rubber, and I think Yaz will be back for the rest shortly. Oh yeah, here she comes. No, no worries. That's I'm sort of bilingual around that a little bit. So Yaz and Rubber, I'm just going to fully lock in with the dogs now. If you want to, I'll try and keep you emptied in your harvesters as best as I can. Okay, Yaz is in the field doing barley. All right, very good. Oh, Jesus! Just biffed it, guys. Just took a little bit of rice out. Far out. Oh, okay. Nice. There you go, Yaz. Sorry, I was confused. I've never done onions in game, James. Won't lie to you, mate. I'm an onion amateur. But you're not a fan. You're not into it. What don't you like about it? The onions. Do they have onions in the base game? I don't think they do. When two become one. Like the Spice Girls song. I found that song so emotionally almost ruinous when I was a young man. It was hard for me to listen to. Fair enough. Good question, Rubber. I mean, the biggest crush I've maybe ever had is on Jerry Halliwell. But since meeting Mel C, I've just like been such a super mega fan of hers. Just something about meeting her and her being so gracious and cool, it just changed my fandom instantly. But young man me had a huge crush on Jerry Halliwell. Something about her, she was so like brazenly sexual. It just captured the imagination, the sexual imagination of like 9-year-old me. It's disgusting, really, but, you know. Rob and Rubber got that one down pat at karaoke. Imagine the two of you in the same karaoke room, hitting the duet when two become one. That would fucking go off. Yeah, she was an incredible singer. She really was. Great band, you know. Oh, you're a Halloway girl as well, Rubber. Guy. Yeah. She was really beautiful. Nice, James. That's cool. I think I did as well. Never done karaoke, Rubber. Is there a song that might put you in the mood for it? What would you think of anything just off the top of your head? Oop, sorry, Yaz. Remember, you want to go to the right. You want to go up here for the easy access to the fields. Going to the left will biff ya. Oops. I'm sorry, yeah, I should take a dose off you as well. While I've got you here. Cool. Recording and your vocals and playing them to someone for the first time is so hard. Really scary stuff. I mean, talk about Scary Spice. I don't know what happened in my brain when I first recorded vocals with my friends. I had never intended to before, but me and one of the guys I make music with, I'd played him some stuff as demos for another artist that I worked with, and then we had access to our friend's studio, No one was ready to sing except me, and they just said you should do that song, and I did it, and I was like, wow, that was fine. But I was kind of nervous going into it, maybe. I suppose I was also very, very stoned, but and with like some of my nearest and dearest friends, people who have seen me humiliate myself so badly many of times. I'm gonna get that dog up the other end, Rubber. And before you come over, Rubber, a reminder that you want to go to the far end of the fields where I got the dogs parked up. Otherwise, you're going to have a very difficult time mounting the crest. That's a good sign. No one made that mistake with me, Rubber. Let me tell you. No one made that. No one was like, wow, are you using FX? Is that even you? They were like, oh yeah, that's definitely you singing. 100% it's you. Maybe you put a bit of reverb on that. Those were the type of things that were said. Great lyrics. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Like as in a trained singer? I was going to say, Yaz, if you want to hit me with one. There you go. Damn, that's pretty fucking cool, if you'd ask me. It's weird, my mum's a teacher as well. I always say like, oh, it's weird, my mum's I think a lot of people's mums are teachers, but that's cool. Good profession. Yeah. Yeah, my mum, that's like middle school, right, in Canada. Cool. My mum retired this year. Cool. Wonder if there's some way to tell that someone's the kid of a teacher. Yeah, she had to redo a bunch of modules and do, that's it. She had to do a bunch of bullying training, and then they were like, cool, and now we'll just do our observation lesson where we sit in on a class and observe you and decide if you could be a teacher. And she was like, that's cool, I've been doing this for long enough. I think it's time I retire. Observe this, motherfuckers. And she just left. Yeah, vape withdrawals in the classroom is going to be heavy. It's going to be real heavy. James, the one we've got does take bails. That is the cow barn, the one for 254,000. That one I can confirm takes bails. Took a little bit of fiddling around, but it does take them. Oh, cool. Smart guy. Cool. Yeah, me too. Tried so hard to be nice to this kid. Just because it seemed like a really kind of compromised situation in terms of making friends. If you want to pull along that row, rubber, you can try and get under that. Shit, that's cool. Yo, check us out. Long dist. Long distance dose taking. Cool. The astronaut A5. It's just called Cow Barn. It's the one that's called Just Cow Barn. A place to keep your cows. Is it just called that? Yeah. Yeah. 50 cows max. Tolerance, yeah. All right. Do. Alright, Rubber might come around there and get a bit of a little yum yum off ya. If I could. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. Do, 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 do. Sure thing, James. General advice? Or anything specific you're wondering? Generally, on Hutan Pantai, I'd say think small. I know that's not the typical advice, but I mean in terms of vehicles, just because both of the sale points, you know, for example, the one in town, look at how narrow that angle is that you've got to turn around. You're going to make that turn out there past that pole. You've got to make the turn in, similarly very difficult. The other sale point is up here at the restaurant, and equally you need to drag it up this huge thing and then be able to pull it into this tiny sale point here and then make it back down these hairpin turns. It's a map that's made for smaller farmers. Yep, that's the way we did it. James was loan, no farm, start from scratch. I would say, depending on your experience level, well, I mean, what got me across the line was having tons of people on the farm working with me. So, I mean, even today, I've got Yaz and Mr. Rubber. In the past, I've had 5 or 6 other people all out here helping at once, whether it's doing contracts or doing other stuff. I would say, if you're looking to have fun, take the economic difficulty and turn that to easy. Because we get, yeah, that's one thing, except that we're streaming and, you know, I'm a fiend for punishment and, you know, stuff like that. That would be my advice. Just because you'll get paid more, it'll move faster, it'll be more fun. Thanks, Fish. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot about cars. I used to make tons of car content. Good Cars was everything, but I just stopped for some reason. I don't know. I got married. Yeah. Life sometimes gets in the way. Damn, that's a pretty friggin' cool car. Your dad sounds like a cool catfish. Yeah, I've been like that in the past. For years, I didn't own a car when I lived in New York. Um, and nowadays, I drive so much, but it's all for work, sadly. I never drive for pleasure anymore. It's not true. I have a Hyundai Getz that I drive down to Sydney pretty frequently, and that's a pleasurable cruise. Loving Yaz's approach to the fields right now. Damn, that's pretty freaking cool. Your dad and I probably have similar taste in cars, I would say. Oh, nice one, Rubber. Yeah, I mean, look, I love the Getz. It's great. Super reliable vehicle, very cheap to repair. Yeah, I'm an Asian car guy myself. I love Japanese vehicles. Probably I'm going to come to really like Chinese vehicles, honestly. Just looking at them all driving around the BYDs and stuff, I can sense myself already being like, damn, these are vehicles that make sense to me. Okay, so the new header size seems to have made pretty short work of these fields. We'll keep the small header in case we revert to planting long grain down in the bowls. That's a fucking cool car, Rubber. I love that. It's like an American limousine. Yeah, James, I do. I haven't actually driven any, but I'm not someone who is going to be a hater of e-vehicles. You won't catch me in that mindset. Oh, let me have a look, Yaz. We don't. We do not. Wait. It's just a big tipper. Single axle. 18.5. It would just be a big storage tipper. It's not too expensive either. All right. Yaz and Rubber, if you want to run in those devices, I'll return this. I'll run in this grain and the other dog truck. Whoever gets done with their device first, go jump on the seeding task over at the barley field, and whoever's left over, I'll get you to run the deliveries in with me real quick. Damn, you're into sports cars, Fish. What do you make of Z cars, Nissan Z cars? I went to the Z car exhibition at the New York International Motor Show in 2018, and it was a pretty fucking good time, I'll tell you that much. Really cool. They had 60 Z cars starting in the late 70s and going all the way up to the current Z130 or whatever the modern Nissan Z car was at the time. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's a cute thing to say, right? Build your dreams. It's quite baby. It really is. Z car's nice. You're talking about one of the finest, Asian market sports cars ever put on the road, brother. The Z-Type Nissan, or I think originally it was the Z-Type Datsun. Hot dog. Motoring beauty. The Europeans wish they had good taste like that. All right. Okay. Too wide, you says. Maybe rubber. Just stick it under the viaduct somewhere. Long Graydon, 78k. 74k. Yikes. We have 150,000 litres of excess long grain. That's good. It's really good. Nice YM3RX. We're playing on the PC, brother. But I think me, Rubber, and Yaz are all on the PC. But I think we are cross-play. We've got an Xbox player who often joins us. Is that true, Rob? Are you in there in the chat? You don't like the Lizard Dragon? Oh, mate. We flog these things. We flog the dragon. They're small, but when you're running on Hutan Pantai, and you've got to get up and into these like weird tiered rice fields. Also, we've just got a short shift. We only have to run the rice from here to that's our grain factory. So we don't actually have to ship it that far. No, nice. This is Hutan Pantai. Sorry, I just saw your comment. Hutan Pantai. Vanilla. We play pretty much base. We got one mod. If you can spot the mod as well, you win a special prize. You win one pallet of digital eggs. What kind of setup have you got over there? Is it nice? No, it's NEAC. YMXR3. Talk to us about your farm, brother. What do you got going on? What's your truck of preference? We do have we do run flatbeds. We do a Volvo with flatbed, just because we have a shitload of pallets to ship. We have the one. I'm pretty easily confused. We're recent converts to the bale way of life, but mostly we need a flatbed just to ship out endless pallets. We really have so many pallets on this farm, it's kind of crazy. You're about to get an insight into the sheer quantity of palletry that we got to deal with here. So wait, Yaz and Rubber. Looks like Rubber's down there in the Cedar. Nice one, bro. Yaz, yeah, if you just jump on the pallet load with me, please. We'll ship the, what do we got to do? We've got to ship the red fruit and vegetables. They're getting a bit overstocked there. And we've got a double load of cabbage. And I'll get the eggs sorted in the meantime. Damn, James, that's pretty cool. I feel like our rice operation, the machinery we got is pretty undersized. Most of what we do, I don't know. Niece, you haven't seen the half of it, bro. You haven't seen the half of it. We have an absolute... If you don't like pallets, this farm is your nightmare. You see this this flat tray over here? We'll stack 3 wide and 2 deep, the whole thing, times 2, easily, in terms of clearing out our canning factory. Easily we get to that point. It's disgusting. The amount of rice noodles and kimchi that we ship out of this place is a joke. We should do I'll do a sale tonight. We'll try and get through to a sale tonight, Nice, just so you can see what it looks like. Neek, you're a Dutchman. Okay, Neek. Sorry, bro. Yeah, it's... People ask us all the time, why don't you use auto loaders? And I say, so that we can bloody look down on you like ants from above. You cowards. Auto loaders. Come on. I disagree, Rubber. I've seen you do a pretty good job of stacking. Shoot. See, that's one of my least favorite loaders, that one. The one I use mostly is the skid steer, because it just ends up that way. But yeah, we use multiple skid steers, forklifts. Generally, we just use whatever's in the second-hand market. If it loads pallets, we'll buy it, because we just need so many of them. But yeah, my preference is the forklift. I also like this about the Dragon. The fact that you can use them to load rice and then switch them around to load pallets. It's very practical. That's the workshop. Oh no, wait, that is not a mod, that little blue one. That one comes base now. That was a mod in 22, but it's base now. Yaz is saying no sale. You don't want to do a sale today? Maybe it is actually. No, let me double check. I don't want to bullshit you. It's a good pick if you got it. Yeah. No, it's a mod. There's 2 mods. I lied to you, Nate. I lied to you, bro. Sorry. That's good eyes. Yeah, bravo. Bravo. I owe you a pallet of digital eggs, mate. Oof, huge game, Fish. Huge game upcoming. Look, Auckland are obviously going in the favourites, I would say. But the, Sydney FC are on some sort of winning streak as well. Oh yeah, you'd be welcome, Nate. We always like having new farmhands out here. We've got a ton of deliveries that need to be run. We've always got tons of work that needs done. It's a pretty good scene out here. And nice people as well. Well, either way, Nate, even if your parents aren't into the idea, it's very nice to meet you. It's nice to run across some fellow farmers out here. One 0 Auckland. They're just going to close the gate now and hold them out, aren't they? This might go to Auckland overall. Yeah. I understand your parents' concern around that, I guess. I imagine they'd probably be more comfortable you playing with someone like a group of people who weren't you know, adults basically. So I understand that. No worries. Yeah, we've got a pretty international crew of young dogs in the chat right now, eh? Got a Dutchman, we've got a New Zealander. Kind of a good vibe. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I agree about gaming together. I think gaming online is like a very good modern something or other. I don't know. It's yeah, certainly more healthy than gaming by yourself, which was how I did a lot of my gaming when I was a kid, I guess. Nate, I'm from Australia. But I've been to Holland. I've actually been to Holland many times. I've been to all the different weird little cities of Holland. Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Amersfoort, Hoek van Holland. Yeah. In the interior, it's very flat. Yeah, yeah. The middle of the country's very flat, for sure. Okay, so that's delivery number 1, delivery number 2, delivery number 3 on the way. See how many eggs we got down here. A few. All right. Brabant. Okay. Cool. I don't know if I've heard of that part. All right. Cool. Always nice to learn about a new bloody place. Right. Oops. Do 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 do. Damn, I really shanghaied all the vehicles this morning for this odd bale task. Talk about a pile of shame. It's a pile of shame mattresses there. How many rice acres do you have? We added it up at one point. Wade, can't we bloody remember? How are you at eyeballing it? That's all of our rice acreage. I don't know quite how to measure it. So that's what, about 3.5. Four and a, say 5, say 8 acres, 11 acres, 13 acres, 15 acres. I'd say about 16 acres. About 16 acres of rice, I'd say. But that's just eyeballing. It'll be between 14 and 17. Ah, thanks, Nate. Yeah. I tend to put in an all right little stack job. That's looking like the last of our deliverables ready to go. No, actually I'll get these remaining eggs on deck. Basically we have to run eggs, cabbage, chili, garlic, spring onions. They're the pallets that we have to load every day from the depot here. We then have to run rice flour from our grain mill. So basically it goes vegetables and eggs, go to the canning factory, and then rice flour goes to the canning factory. It all ships along the highway on the back of flat trays and dog trucks to here, where it's combined to make noodles and kimchi. We do other stuff. We have cows, we have, you know, a pretty big, complicated setup, I would say, but that's the foundation of it. Rice and vegetables is our, I want to say bread and butter, but it's our rice and vegetables. Rice and kimchi. Rice noodles and kimchi. We probably sell our products, I think, average about 60K a day. Or it might be up to 70. We make pretty good money here on this farm. It's a pretty complicated little setup. Jeez, you're better at maths than I am, mate. Far ahead of the curve on me there. I didn't realize that 1 hectare was 2.5 acres. Ah, nice one, Rubber. Do 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 do. Okay, so the chooks are fully loaded. Me and Yaz are just about ready to get going with these deliverables. I started playing Farm Sim in 2020 during COVID. I've been playing 25 basically since it came out. We started playing. You know what's bizarre? Acres and hectares, because I lived in the US for a while, and it's the one that I just cannot remember which one we actually use. I have no idea. In that case, Rubber, I guess we use hectares here. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You're so close to them. Okay. Oh, nice one, Yaz. You getting ready to get out the door with those? Sick. I'll be right behind you, mate. Nice. I'll get behind you as well, mate. I'll jump in something here. We should not race. I'm too heavily loaded. I 100% will roll if I drive quickly. I'll limit myself to 55. That's such a nice compliment, James. Thank you. Good to meet you, Nate. Take it easy, brother. Teasel tack, and bloody have a good day. People think that my greatest skill in Farming Simulator is loading pallets, but it's actually bossing people around. I am an expert asker of people to do things in Farm Sim. And you'll notice that I don't actually do a big percentage of the work. Thank you, Rubber. Thank you for putting it that way. You want to talk about bossing people around? You should have heard me in Red Dead Redemption. Oh my god. What a pain in the ass I was. Making rules about the crew and stuff. Telling people off. Oh. Wait, this is going to the canning factory, isn't it? No, this is going straight to the sale point. There's some really fun ones out there. Rob, we had a pretty fun situation going out there. Red Dead Online. People talk about Red Dead as a single player game. It was so much better online. In terms of just the type of person who was playing it, they were all absolutely out of their mind, like fully crazy. So fun. Oh, nice one, Yaz. Thank you. I'm guessing it took a full dose. There's people who take it so seriously. There's people who are just pure agents of chaos. I couldn't even begin to tell you how strange a game it is online. So odd. And I feel, and you know, the golden, we lived through a golden age, I feel like. Oh, nice one, Yaz. Perfect. Thank you. Ooh, it's getting a little bit autumnal here in the the mysterious meadow, the magic meadow. Oh, smashing at Rubber. So close to being done. Man, Yaz just flying through these deliveries. Ah, perfect, Yaz. Thank you. It's going to keep them topped up for a sec. Ah, nice one. Ha. English class, you know, watching an English language streamer. It's contemporary, it's modern. I'll give you that. Oops. Try and finish this off here. Yikes. What's going on with this? Plain old wedged. There we go. I see why he was stressed, yes. That thing was not cooperating. That thing was not playing around. Ooh. Odd cursed quality to these pallets. Oh yeah, yeah, no, Yaz gets it done out here on the loading, no doubt about it. One thing you definitely want to make your life easier, Yaz, is a flat surface to load on. That's why I always load up on that top tier, because it's just flat. Give yourself every advantage. Oh yeah, also doing it with lag is a nightmare, an impossible nightmare, which is hard to wake from. There you are. Fuck. See, when it's not flat, every time it'll just get stuck for some reason. I don't know why that is. There you are. I saw that one coming. I saw that one coming. We're going to do the double roll over here. Oh. Push you out. That's maybe you might have to unlatch the trailer. I mean, not unhook the items, but like disconnect the trailer. There you go. Bump this over. Boink. Oh shoot. There you go. worries. And you said the eggs, it's already full up there, isn't it? Okay. Might just leave this egg trailer here for next time. Theo Bowden, hello my liege. Lovely to see you again. What's going on? Welcome back. We are, James. We really are. Alright, so that is actually the last of the deliveries today. Once Yaz gets back from them. It's Oatboat! Ah, dude! We've had a bit of a Dutch theme today. Second Dutchman to show their face. Good to see you, mate. Pleasure, in fact. What's happening? How's that was it a Saab 700? No. What was it you got your hands on? Still not Dutch. Still not Dutch. He's Danish. Danish. Swedish. Sorry. Yeah. I'm pretty bad at it generally as well. I'm not good at remembering anything. Yes. Well, Oatboat, you've missed out on some magnificent farming. But what's been going on in your life? What's happening? Cow on the Ice was a Swedish nightmare. Had no chance of getting that. Oh, that's good, you know. There's worse things to be preoccupied with, I think. Neek, welcome back. Oops. I'm going to get some of our equipment and return it. Okay. A huge amount of gear out here in the fields. Hey, nice one, Oatboat. That's cool. How you doing there, Neek? Everyone's studying hard. I'm a little bit inspired. Neek, there was a tip over. There was. Yaz tipped up. Yaz tipped the dog truck, but we got her back on her feet now. I haven't tipped over in a sec, but I'm never far from it. Mr. Rubber, hello. Taking that sweet boy for a spin. It's scholarly, Rubber. It's scholarly indeed. Oatboat been good, bro. Just still living up north. Since you've seen me, I might have been promoted a couple times, but you know, just working tons, doing like a 65-hour week at a minimum, I'd say, and loving it. Getting my money right, saving for retirement. Thanks, Oatboat. Yeah. Appreciate it. So it looks like Rubbers. Oh, great. Yaz is just smashing out the rest of that sale / delivery. Oh, Nightfish. Take it easy, mate. Lovely to hang with you this evening, as always. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. Really, really nice. Oh. Oh. Looks like the barley's punched in. Oh yeah, good one, Yaz. I think we are full. I think the chili and the garlic and stuff is definitely overloaded down there. Excellent news. Oh, sorry, Rubber. %, battery left. Okay, Oatboat. Go get him, bud. Great seeing ya, and yeah, stop in again anytime you like. What else do I have to do? What else do I have to do? Sorry, Rubber. You know, we should probably actually leave that out here, because we're not done with that, are we? Yeah. No, we'll put it away. Do we? Yes. Let's have a look at this stuff. 31% fermented. All right. So I'd suppose by tomorrow morning it'll be 41 or 50% fermented. September, October, November. I think we'll have it done by December. I would say that's not crazy. There might be another load of grass coming. We'll see. But I do have to pop a couple of bales in the cow fold. Oh shoot. Give the cows a little feed. I wonder as well, Rubber. It's really hard to tell, isn't it? So there it is, definitely taking that bale. Okay. I mean, it might even be that we just have like huge quantities of TMR just loose even. I don't actually know how it's going to come out. We make the TMR with a special device that looks like, I have no idea how big or small it is. We'll probably just lease it to start, I guess, but we're going to load all of the TMR into something that looks like this, I guess. It holds 11.9 square meters of shit. Seems to have a sort of outlet pipe on it. I don't actually know how these things unload. Silo King. I guess it just unloads from the back in a pile. I mean, this looks fun, but pretty costly. $230,000, kind of costly. Maybe we just start with one of these, start with a cheapie. End of the day, we're probably just going to load this shit up, put it in a heap on the ground, belt it into something more practical. Probably there will be a shame pile involved. End of the day, it will be fine. Yeah. Okay, next step. We will be embarking on a cultivation campaign. We're going to get out there and cultivate. Meantime, maybe, do we make more silage while we're here? Maybe. We need to have a look at the grass field, see if it's worth us cranking in another load of just grass or whatever. But basically it's cultivation, grass. That's our focus now. We've got all our rice in, we've got our barley re-sowed. We might have to run some fert out on it, maybe a load of silage from the cow fold. Maybe there'll be weeding to do. But yeah, the main one is the cultivation campaign, which, as you all know, is going to be big, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be involved, but if we do it together, I think we'll be fine and dandy. Yeah. Other than that, I really think we smashed it today, guys. It's the sense I get. Oh, Yaz is still heading back. Sorry, Yaz. I'm going to cut you off there. We also will be doing a sale. A big sale. We have a lot of product on the ground. So yeah, we have a fair bit of work to do before we get to the speed run, as we've been calling it. We've got to get this silage put away. Okay, so in terms of laying it out, I think tomorrow we do the cultivation campaign. Just focus in on that and then see where we stand. We'll get 3 devices out in the field cultivating. The 2 big tractors, I'll get on the little tractor and do the edges. We'll just put it to rest. And then see where we stand. That's the plan for tomorrow. We'll see what percentage we can get that silage to. But yeah, we've done it. We've done another harvest. We've got over 300,000 litres of long grain on deck. We're all still standing. We got the barley drilled in. We got the Volvo fully loaded with electricity. That's fun. Well done, whoever plugged that in and remembered to turn it back on. I'm going to put her back in the flour mill. Nice one, Rubber. Smart thinking. All right. Cows fed. Chickens fed. Sheep's fed. Horses fed. Wow. All right, guys. Any of the horses have even had their daily ride. What's missing? Yes. Egg trailer at Baker. Ah, great. Great one, Yaz. Thank you. I didn't even realize you were going to do that. Smart. Yep, no, smart play. Leave him there. All right. We'll deal with everything else tomorrow. Well, I shall bring this in. And I reckon we are Dunsky. Couple of big W's from today. The silage thing handled. The rice harvest completed. Barley planting handled. And not to mention that, we made some nice new friends in the chat. That's cool. People are starting to see the appeal of the Calm Farm. Other than just us core Cruisters. Reunified with some old ones. Yeah, seeing Oatboat was great. Very cool. Very cool. Slowly coming back, yeah. All right, today is done. We've got some picture of tomorrow. You guys are up on the roof without me? All right. All right, I'll get it. I'll get on up on the roof. Rubber's donning a new outfit. Love that. Eliza coming in yesterday. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, golden light after the rain. It's beautiful. Full Breaking Bad Rubber. Yeah, yeah. It's reminding me of something. It's cool. Very cool. Well, I can't wait for tomorrow, guys. Thanks for helping me blow off some steam after another day on the roads. Us with silage, yeah, mixing, sprinkling, experimenting. That's us with silage, yes, bingo. I can't wait till our first TMR exists, whatever form it's going to take. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. Huge performance from you both. Thank you, Rob, in the chat. Who else is still there? Is Greer, you still around? Had some very encouraging conversations in the chat today. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to Rubber and Yaz for getting all the tasks done. And I can't bloody wait for tomorrow. Stay safe out there, you guys. Stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes in the Steeden. I'll see you all next time, you guys. Good night.